say he'll go topside.
Now, I was earlier when they were coming on the track, and I'm not quite sure. Did they get a weight break for not running a roof? Or what's the advantage or disadvantage of having a roof or not having a roof?
Race controls over there, Ray. Oh. I can't help you with that one.
I know how to sell T-shirts, but I don't tech.
I will tell you, though, I know a lot of people don't like it. There's a lot of people that do, but it is pretty cool to be able to look down in that
see
cockpit
them in there battling.
And see.
Yes, sir.
And I really like the drivers that run without the tops that wear bright-colored gloves.
Yep.
To where you can actually see what they're doing inside these race cars as we will start to stack them up behind our leader, JT Seawright. 2 laps to go here in heat race number 1 of our Talladega Sportsman Limited Late Model Night number 1. They are racing for their chance to get in. The top 7 make the show. Everybody else will go to the B mains tomorrow. JT Seawright will bring them down into the restart zone. We're back underway. Boy, in a log jam underneath, and it's going to send the 33 of Jonathan Chapman backwards. We'll see if he can get momentum down here in 1 and 2. He'll go up to the fence. He'll get a good run. Can he get door-to-door with 27 of Burns? He cannot. He'll fall in line to 3rd.
Like he's going to look to that inside right there, but he backed off a little bit. White flag.
Tell you what, a mess back here for the transfer spot. Right now, it'll be Kyle Lear. He's got the final one in the 149. There you see the 707 of Duncan. Duncan's going to pull away. He'll have the 5th spot. They'll come across the stripe. Checkered flag this time. JT Seawright's in. He will win heat race number 1. Lucas Burns will go with him. Jonathan Chapman, Justin Owens, Chad Duncan, Andy Morris, and Kyle Lear will pick up the final transfer spot. Ray, he started 10th. He's from Maryland, and he's in the Ice Bowl.
He might be the furthest one away in that group right there, so he might have just already got $100 before we even get started good.
Well, that's a good way to start your weekend. Get $100, right? So how about that? JT Seawright will win heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 will be on their way next. Once we get everybody cleared out of the infields, they'll cross the scales. Thumbs up for JT. That will give him a really good starting spot coming up tomorrow. Here is heat race number 2. Here's how they'll line up. A pair of North Carolina drivers on the front row. The 53 of the Tar Heel Tiger, Ray Cook. He's out of Brasstown, North Carolina. He'll have the 38 of Jamie Oliver to his outside. He's out of Murphy, North Carolina. Row number 2, the 42, it'll be Booger Brooks out of Chickamauga, Georgia. And John Owenby out of Cleveland, Tennessee, and the JO make up row 2. Row 3, it'll be the 32 of Jason Manley out of Loudon, Tennessee. You'll have the 11 of Jason Parton out of Winchester, Tennessee, to his outside, starting 6th. Row number 4 to the 03 of Dante Curtis. He's out of Murphy, North Carolina. And Ton Hernandez out of Rossville, Georgia, in the T6. He'll start 8th. Starting 9th, inside row 5, the 49 of Ray Ciccolari out of Upper Cove, Maryland. And his outside, the 55 of Parrish Duncan. He'll be out of Noonan, Georgia. And the final starter is scheduled to be the 46 of Sam Norman. He's out of Coleman, Alabama. He will be the final starter. 7 more cars will lock in to tomorrow's Ice Bowl main event.
Now, I heard 2 Maryland drivers, so we're going to have to Google map, see who's the furthest. Right?
Yeah.
And we still got another race, so that might have
Park or Upper Cove, Maryland.
My money's on Upper Cove.
Why? Because it's upper?
Yeah, upper. Yeah. It's probably in South Maryland.
2 guys that know each other well, Ray Cook and Jamie Oliver on the front row. Here we go. Heat race number 2 is underway. Oliver kind of got shoved up into fluff off of turn number 4. He'll go down into 1 and 2. Door-to-door with the 42 of Booger Brooks. Booger will have the advantage about a half a car length. It'll be Oliver fighting back to the outside.
Great battle for second.
Yeah, a little bit of bump and run off of turn 4. They're still side by side. Can Oliver keep the momentum on the top side to get a run off of turn 2? Booger Brooks and him go up the top. Here comes Jason Manley, 3 wide for second.
Oh, no.
Boy, and I tell you what, Booger was trying to keep Jamie Oliver up the racetrack, and he opened the door, and Manley come right in.
He snuck right in there while they were battling.
Jason Manley on the bottom. Booger Brooks in the 42. He's going to be shuffled back to 4th, so he's going to have to go back to work as John Owenby's right on the outside of your picture. There you see the white car with the black nose and the green spoiler. He's right behind him.
I'm sure he hates losing second, but he's still in the show.
Oh, and Oliver bobbled off a 2, and here comes Manley. Manley sticks a nose to the inside, didn't quite force the issues. Now it's 6 laps to go. Ray Cook still out front. This is the fight for second on your screen. Oliver's got a fast hot rod. Couldn't quite get the car to turn off of turn 2 last time, and then again he struggles again. This time Manley's going to go in, the door's open, and he's going to come knocking. Jason Manley's going to take the spot. He started 5th, he's up to 2nd. Halfway home here in heat race number 2. And Jamie Oliver goes back onto the attack, trying to get back to second, and Booger Brooks is getting ready to slip into your picture as well. Right there. So 3 cars under a blanket for that second spot. Ray Cook still out front, coming to 3 laps to go this time by. And here is a battle. I do believe that would be... It's on the outside looking in of the outside looking in of the transfer spot.
Yep.
T6 Hernandez has got the outside working right now. Both of these drivers need one more spot to get in, but they're racing like they're fighting for the win, Ray.
Yes, sir.
2 laps to go. Ray Cook will cross the stripe. Final 2 circuits here at the Talladega Short Track. Night number 1 of the 34th Annual Ice Bowl here on Crate Racing USA TV. Join us all weekend long as we get ready to crown the 34th edition, the champions, historic list of winners. And that guy right there has his name on the list 3 times. Most recently, Super Late Models was it 2023, I believe it was?
I believe it was, yeah, 2 years ago.
So out of turn number 4, the Tar Heel Tiger, it'll be Ray Cook. He will win heat race number 2. He'll come across the stripe behind him. The 32, a good rebound for Jason Manley. Jamie Oliver 3rd, Booger Brooks 4th. John Obi 5th. Dante Curtis will squeeze in there and hang on to 6th. And Jason Parton will hang on to the 7th and final transfer spot. It'll be Ray Cook winning heat race number 2 in the 53. That will set us up with 1 heat race remaining. Crate Racing USA Street Stocks. Crate Racing USA Street Stocks. Heat race number 1. You need to be headed to staging right now, guys.
See that race right there, him and JTC right, they're going to have a heck of a battle.
Yeah, and we'll see. I'm not going to go out on a limb. I would say normally in a format, JT would be on the pole, Ray would be on the outside, and the winner of this heat race 3 would go inside row number 2. But
right.
I'm not going to say that.
No.
Because I don't know for sure.
Nope.
But I can tell you heat race number 3 is in the My Race Pass staging lanes, and they're rolling to you right now. And they're going to have the car that set the fastest time earlier in qualifying on the pole. He'll come out of Knoxville, Tennessee, the 171 of Kyle Courtney. To his outside out of Huntsville, Alabama. It'll be the B4, Brandon Brown. He'll start 2nd. Row number 2 out of Noonan, Georgia, the 03 of Oliver Gentry. And the 28 of Taylor Puckett out of Greer, South Carolina starts 4th. Row 3, it'll be the 29 of Mike Weed out of Franklin, Georgia. And the 42R of Logan Reed. He's out of Chatworth, Georgia. He'll start 6th. Row number 4 in the 7th starting spot in the 54 to be Garrett Williams out of Kennesaw, Georgia. And his outside, the 99 of Rucker Orr. He's out of Noonan, Georgia. Row number 5 in the 11, it'll be Lance Brassington out of Lexington, South Carolina. And the 51 of John Williams out of Marietta, Georgia will start 10th. Final starter on the field in the 88 out of Hopes Bluff, Alabama. It will be Luke Starr. That is your starting lineup for Talladega Sportsman Limited Late Model Heat Race number 3. So the cars are making their way into 1 and 2 in our final Talladega Sportsman Limited Late Model Heat Race of the night. Kyle Courtney, the fastest qualifier. Brandon Brown was 2nd quickest in that group. They'll have 10 laps to try to lock themselves in. Final automatic lock-in spots. Here we go.
Green flag out.
Courtney with a good start. He'll go down into 1 and 2. Can Brown get a run on the top side? He will, but Courtney's going to shut the door. 3 cars under a blanket. Oh, boy, the 03 of Oliver Gentry thought about getting in the mix. He slows up. He'll stay in the 3rd spot.
Oh, what a move right there to the inside.
Tell you what, he got a bite. He got all kinds of grip, didn't he? Of course, if you want to talk about somebody that's got some laps here, Oliver Gentry's got plenty in that 03.
Does. His daughter's in action again this weekend here.
So Brown on that top side. He's trying to get that top side to work, and Oliver Gentry just slipped by him on the slow lane on the bottom. In the meantime, though, Kyle Courtney still out front. That's the fight for 2nd. There's your leader on to the right side of your screen. There's Gentry. Now we'll look back through the field. This will be the 54 Garrett Williams. And this is the fight for the transfer spot. Rucker Orr just took that 7th spot away. That's him locking himself into the show. The 42 of Logan Reed, who's just to the right of your screen. It's the first car on the outside looking in, and the 42 goes around.
Looped it around. That's bad luck right there.
No, they call that the announcer's jinx.
Yep. Start talking about it, and there it goes.
So the 42 will go around. That's going to be our first caution here in heat race number 3. Freight Racing USA Street Stock heat race number 1. You need to be in staging right now. Heat race number 2, you might as well be headed that way as well. So the 42 machine going to get turned around. Logan Reed out of Chatsworth, Georgia. Here is your Crate Racing USA TV replay. And just got in there kind of hot.
Just went in a little bit hot.
Ooh, what a move by the 54. I believe that was it Garrett Williams that just missed him.
Right here. Woo! And did not pick up a tire either. Oh, right there. Close.
I believe it might have been John Williams. It was a 5. I seen a 5 on the car.
Yeah. We'll call it that.
No, it says 55. And we don't have a 55. Wait a minute.
It is.
What do we do over there? Yes.
Parrish Duncan.
Parrish didn't make it on my sheet. Green flag back underway.
Made it on the track, though.
That's all that matters, right? 6 to go here in our final heat race.
Battle for second again.
Oh, wow. Boy. Courtney went way up, and here's a good battle. Boy, nowhere to... Can't stop looking at either. That battle on the inside. Boy, Brown just about went off the nose of Gentry. Gentry's going to slip through, and they get all kind of cattywampus off of turn 4.
What's it called? A gaggle right there.
Tell you what, 54 all over the back bumper of the 11. Garrett Williams is giving Brassington the business down in 1 and 2. We'll see if it carries on down here to 3 and 4.
Rucker Orr holding on to that 7th transfer spot.
Yeah, right there he is in the yellow 99. That's the final car to automatically lock into the show. He's trying to put one more spot in there. Boy, that got close. Orr's going to try to stick his nose in there to say, hey, I'm here. As a matter of fact, he will actually get the run off of turn 4. Side by side, he's going to take that 6th spot, put a little bit of breathing room for him in the final transfer.
Same kind of bite Oliver Gentry got earlier off that inside.
And we'll split it up. If you're watching at home on Crate Racing USA TV, we got 2 laps to go. Your leader's on your left. That's Kyle Courtney, fastest overall qualifier right now. He sailed away. The transfer spot is the car on your right. That's Garrett Williams. He's in 7th. For the moment, he's got everything. In trouble. The 54 slows, and that's going to give the transfer spot to the 42 of Logan Reed. Talk about luck. Oh, and the leader... Caution's out. I seen Courtney just simply shut it down over off of 2. And I'm hearing maybe in my ear possibly some debris on the racetrack. The 54 come off of turn 2 and the car just shut down. Williams, there you see him shaking his head in the car. He was in the final transfer spot.
Had it made.
And something let go. And I tell you what, if you're the 42 machine of Logan Reed, that was a gift.
Yes, sir. Merry Christmas.
It's what, 300 how many days until we get back to that?
That's why I don't do this.
Oh, and look, definitely some right rear suspension damage. That possibly could be a broken J-bar.
Yep.
Something's broke on the right side of that 54. That car just simply stopped.
It did.
Off of turn number 2. And, man, that thing is not... If you had 4-wheel turn, I guess it would work.
Or drifting. You were drifting, it would work.
Here's your Crate Racing USA TV replay there, right there. He got into one. Oh, and that looks like a J-bar. No, that looks like a drive shaft.
Drive shaft. There is.
Boy, who gave Logan in the trailer a crayon to play with on the screen? Did you see that?
I'm telling you. Christmas gift.
Shout out to all the folks here at Crate Racing USA TV and, of course, Talladega Short Track TV for a full weekend, a whole crew out here this weekend making it happen. And now there we go. Was that not nice?
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. I'm glad I'm not up there filming or shooting the video upstairs. But they did build them a tent or something to kind of keep them warm. So that's good.
You're not making it any warmer for me out there, though.
No. I'm happy right
that's
here.
That's why they're the gladiators of the streaming world, the camera guys.
Yeah, the bad thing is I got to go outside tomorrow because late model Mark will be here. So I got to go back to work.
And we are trying to get this second row figured out.
Come on, guys.
Oliver Gentry in the second spot, but third spot seems to be a question mark. Should be Brandon Brown going to the outside of him. Brown does not want to give up the inside. Trying to tell the four to get on the outside. I don't think he wants to give up the bottom, and I don't think he's going to get an option here, Ray.
Don't get an option.
So it will be a green-white checkered.
Pick or choose.
For the final heat race of the Talladega Sportsman Limited Late Model festivities tonight. They'll come back tomorrow, B-main action to set the stage, and they will crown a Ice Bowl champion tomorrow evening. We're back underway out of turn number 4. Big run on the top for Brown. Can he take it all the way to 1 and 2? That's going to be the question mark. Contact with Gentry.
Ooh.
Oh, man, they're both going to go up the racetrack. Down on the bottom. Here comes the 28 of Puckett, and we got one hard into the concrete going into turn 1. And that would be, I think that's the 55.
55 or 54?
As I tell you what, that was a fight for that second spot. There was some tire smoke going into 1 and 2. Neither one of them wanted to hold that spot down. And there you see Oliver Gentry sharing some displeasurement.
Yes.
With the 03, and the 03 has come up slow, or is he going to stay in that spot? I think he is. Not sure what might have happened. Oh. And the 4 Brown's going to loop around. Here is your Crate Racing USA TV. Well, I thought we was going to see the replay. They teased it. Oh, here it is. Ooh. Exit stage left and cleaned out all the water on the front. And that is the 57 machine.
57.
So John Williams out of Marietta, Georgia, down the front straightaway and cleaned some of that water up. Needless to say, we might want to keep our eye on this little fight for second. As it looks like Brown has pulled to the attention of track officials on the back straightaway.
They're on the back straightaway.
I mean, top 7 make it in the show.
That's right.
If you wreck each other, you possibly going to have to go to a B main tomorrow.
That's what I don't understand. Your second and third, finish that way. Then battle tomorrow win the money. This pays nothing tonight.
So he is talking to track officials. We'll see.
But the thing is, they're holding steering wheels in their hands, and they're not going to give an inch.
And I tell you what, our camera crew giving us a really good look. A really good look at both of them trying to sort it out on that second row. As they are trying to get the 57 of Williams up on the hook. And no.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Gentry will take the inside again.
I don't know that he's going to get an option. How about that view, Ray, looking just offside or looking towards turn 4. That'll be that's an interesting shot on the restarts.
It is.
So we still stand at 2 laps to go after we rattled off the first 8 like it wasn't nothing. Now we have slowed down here in the late going of our final heat race for the Talladega Sportsman Limited Late Models. I see heat race number 1 for the Crate Race USA Street Stocks is formed up. Thank you. Heat race number 2, you need to be making your way back there on the back. Heat race 3, heat race 4, you might as well be getting suited up. It's probably warmer suited up in the car.
Probably is warmer. Turn the heater on.
As he's getting the old tow from the HR Agri-Power Boda tractor.
Dr. Dirt at the wheel.
I tell you what, how many racetracks have a dirt late model Hall of Famer working the tractor?
Not many.
That's cool. Pretty cool of Johnny to come down here and help out Adam this weekend. And by the way, a big weekend. You mentioned, of course, the World of Outlaw NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars will be here. In March, they will follow up here with a trip to the Magnolia Motor Speedway in Columbus, Mississippi the next night. And I tell you what, That is a fun track with late models. I cannot wait to see what sprint cars on that racetrack look like, especially those bad boys.
That mean you coming down? Come on.
Well, it just depends.
Oh, if I'm home or not.
So I think we've got things sorted out. Now, that doesn't mean the battle for second and third is completely over. We'll keep our eye on that second row while Kyle Courtney will lead us back into the restart zone. Here we go. Green-white checkered final chance to race their way in. Tell you what, I think they figured it out for second. Gentry's going to take the bottom. Here comes a run for Brown on the top side. The 28 trying to stick his nose in there is Puckett. 3 cars for second, third, and fourth while Courtney leads the way. Off of turn 4, white flag, final chance in this heat race.
Caution over here. Get one around.
And the 42, who had just been given a lock-in spot, Logan Reed, goes around again, and that could be 2 on him. If that's 2 on him,
you'll have to take it to the pits.
Yes, that could cost him a transfer spot.
Bad thing is, you notice on that restart, the 55 got out of it, and he was in 7th.
Yeah.
Don't know what happened.
So that will slow us down once again, and we'll go back to, we'll either see another green-white checkered, or this will be a green and white and a checkered. We'll see as they stack it back up. Then we go back to 2 to go. Racing USA TV replay. Here comes the 42, and once again, very similar to the first time. He just kind of got in there hot, kind of caught the 11 of Lance Brassington, and just went around on the top side. Of course, as we get further into the night, you'll kind of see moisture starting to come back up in this kind of the dew. Right? It's what we call it up in East Tennessee.
Yep,
is it the dew down here too?
Yeah, we had a frost this morning here, so I've seen them frost over too.
A frost at an ice bowl. Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk
it? Green flag back in the air. Brown's going to look to the outside of Gentry again. Oh, and he slipped up. Here comes the 28 on the inside. Puckett trying to take the third spot away. They'll go door to door down into turns 3 and 4. White flag going to come out. Can we seal the deal this time? Brown's going to slip all the way back to 4th. He's going to rocket to the top. Can he get a run in the 4? He's going to be side by side for 3rd as they come down the back straightaway.
You get your battle back here in the back with the transfer spot.
Side by side at the transfer spot, coming to the stripe. Courtney's going to win it. 2nd place will go to Gentry. 3rd, just barely at the line, was Brandon Brown. Taylor Puckett 4th. Lance Brassington 5th, Rucker Orr 6th, and Luke Starr in the 88 has raced his way in to the Ice Bowl main event for the Talladega Sportsman Limited Late Models tomorrow night. So the fastest overall qualifier, Kyle Courtney, seals up the win in his heat race, and that will conclude the prelim festivities for the Talladega Sportsman Limited Late Models here tonight at the Talladega Short Track. Coming up, it's the Crate Racing USA Street Stocks on the way next. Here is the lineup for what will be heat race number 1 with the Crate Racing USA Street Stocks. On the front row in the 25 in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, it'll be Justin McCree. To his outside in the